Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cruisin with Zach. We have owner and CEO of Finish Line Rowing, Alex DelSordo. Alex, welcome on the show.
Oh man, Zach, I am so excited to be here.
I know, I can tell by your face you're excited to be here.
Listen, I have watched every one of these episodes.
I appreciate it.
I have commented on you with this. I was just honored that you even let me be here right now. So thank you.
Long-time viewer, first-time interviewer.
First time. I'm excited.
Oh, this is awesome.
I'm nervous.
So how old is Finish Line Rowing?
5 years.
5 years?
Like a child, 5 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. Can you believe that?
That's awesome. And it's come a long way, obviously.
Yeah, well, I started as an idea, and then I promised a bunch of teams that I'd fix their boats.
Mm-hmm.
And I had this oh poop moment. And I didn't know what I was doing, quite honestly. So I bought a 4,500 square foot little shop. And there's no electricity, no running water, nothing. I had to borrow electricity from the church down at the end of the block. I had to, it was just bad. I had to bring in water at times, but we got it running, and now 5 years fast forward, we have a 22,000 square foot warehouse.
Oh my goodness gracious.
7 full-time employees. And we travel across the country to pick up equipment.
And you're in Baltimore?
Yeah, west side of Baltimore.
Oh
Yep.
my God.
Probably about 5 minutes from the water.
That is unbelievable. 22,000 square foot?
It's massive. Yeah, it's actually a football field. It's 300 feet, so just about a football field in length.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So you were the new kid on the block, all right? And just like any new business trying to make a splash, you have to do something to separate yourself from the competition. What was that like? What did you do that made people go to Finish Line then go to somewhere else?
Good question. I'll never forget. I actually called one of my competitors and said, "Hey, I'm just starting," and he laughed at me and said, "Good luck, kid." And that was the motivation. All I needed. That's all I needed. So we basically gave away repairs, right? And look, you rode, right?
That's right.
You've been there. So small community. I talked to my alumni GW. I talked to some teams that I was coaching, and I begged them to give me their work, and I gave it away for free. The first 13 boats we fixed, we made no money on, gave it away, and that just worked itself around. They saw the quality, they respected what we were trying to do as a group of just 2 or 3 people, and I guess. It wasn't until the second year that people started to see our quality of work. And I would go to every regatta, every single one that I could go to, and I would wear the Finish Line gear, and I would just ask, can I fix your boat? And surprisingly, a lot of people said, sure. And then when we made a mistake, we would just fix it. We would tell them, hey, we screwed up, sorry, and we fixed it. So people respected that type of business, I guess, that the way we presented ourselves, I think, was good, right?
Right.
That makes sense.
It does make sense. I mean, everyone tries to look at the bottom dollar, but when you're starting off, you might have to prove yourself, and that might mean doing things for free.
Yeah, we did a lot of things for free.
Oh my God. Just a pet peeve of mine is when people ask what do you do, and it's a 1 or 2 word answer. I sell insurance. I fix boats.
You do more than that, though.
Exactly. So you do a lot more than just fix boats. What do you do?
Man, you are so good at these questions.
Listen.
You're prepared. I
had the whole drive over to prepare.
Okay, so we started fixing boats, and then fixing with just, 2-3 inch holes, right? Maybe a gash down the left side of the boat or the right side of the boat from docking. Then we moved on to, we purchased a really large paint booth, a custom booth that allowed us to do complete hull refurbs. So probably 6 or 7 months into starting, we realized that we could do more than just 4-inch holes or 5-inch holes or gashes. So we started refurbishing boats. So we sand them all the way down to the original carbon, fill and fair, and then repaint the boats. And then, gosh, I remember getting a phone call from the insurance agency, something that you do, right?
Yes.
Leonard Insurance, you know the name, right? In the rowing community. He called me up and said, hey, are you interested in buying a damaged boat? This thing's broken in half. I don't want it anymore. We can't do anything with it. So we fixed it, and we realized we had an asset. We had something of value. So two years in, we started selling equipment. We would buy old beat up boats, or we would get insurance jobs. So now Finish Line fixes, refurbishes, and sells anything rowing related equipment, oars, boats, cox boxes, you name it. So we are the one place to go for all your equipment needs.
One-stop shop. They can buy it from you, they can upgrade from you, and then when they crash it, you can fix it.
Bingo.
Oh, that's
Bingo.
awesome. Genius.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah.
So, I'm sure you know it. It's New Year's Eve.
Yes.
So you're the last video
How cool
of the
is that?
year. You bumped Santa out.
Get him out.
Santa was the last one.
Get him out.
But now you're the last one.
Oh, man.
We're looking forward to 2018. What's Finish Line bringing in 2018?
You know what, man? Great, awesome. This is so hard for me to say, right? Because I'm this like antsy guy. I want to be a $10 million company. We're slowing down. We're putting the brakes on.
Okay.
We are saying get back to the basics.
Mm.
We're going to focus in a different way. We're going to just not expanding. We're not buying more stuff. We're not looking to reach out to California and Washington and all those places. We're going to stick to a territory. We're going to focus back on our quality. I hate to say this, we had some boats leave the shop that just weren't what we expected. And I'll tell you, a lot of that has to do with mentality. Like all year long, we focused on grow, grow, grow. And that is a terrible business model to follow. If you focus entirely on growing, all the things that you're really good at, what brought you to where you are now, will fall. And right now, that's the focus.
Roman Empire.
That's it.
Right? Spread itself too thin.
Yeah, so we spread out too thin. We're gonna try to find someone to learn from my dad, because he's the senior boatman. We're gonna focus on the DC metro area, get back to working those people because they're in our backyard.
Right.
And we're gonna expand further the used market. So we have 70 something boats right now in the shop that we can sell. We're looking to bump that to about 100. But again, focusing on the quality. That's
All
the
right.
year.
Yeah, going back to the grassroots.
That's it, man.
Oh,
I know.
that's
That's
awesome.
a hard thing to say.
No, you just got to perfect the niche, and then I'm sure it'll grow from there.
I think so.
I know so. I believe in
Thank
you.
Oh.
And on that, we're going to go to the lightning round. Ready for that? Let's crank up the heat in here a little bit.
It is hot. I wanna say
It's uncomfortably hot. Here we go. Okay, question number 1. If you were in a food eating contest, what food would you eat and when?
Pizza.
Oh, God.
Immediately, like right now.
I
Like,
feel
would
that
do it
good.
right now.
All right, well, maybe we'll go to
I had
Primo's.
Primo. I had Primo. Like I had
Okay.
a Primo at 9:30 this morning.
Breakfast.
Boom, I know.
Breakfast of champions.
Yes. Pizza.
Oh, boy. Okay, if you had to go back to yourself when you were 16, what would you tell yourself?
Stop being a douchebag.
You should have
God,
been
I
to. You
was
should have gone to the Holy Spirit. That's what
Such
you,
an ass. Oh, don't say that. I'm mainland through and through, man. I could not do that. I was a jerk, man. I was a jerk to girls.
oh boy.
I was a jerk to my mom.
Sorry, Mom.
So I'd say, like, stop being an ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
stop
you have kids of your own now. You're
well,
staring down that barrel.
Yeah. My son is gonna be
It's gonna be a gentleman.
I'm worried. No,
No.
I'm worried about that kid, man.
He's got a nice support system.
Thank you.
And then finally, if you had to go back in time, or not back in time, if you could bring someone back from the dead and have dinner with them, who would it be?
I know this is lightning round, but like, gosh, that's so hard. Does it have to be like a celebrity or something?
No.
It can be anybody.
It can be anyone dead.
This is so cheesy.
I know, because there's a lot of people that are dead.
I mean, my Uncle Albert, man.
Uncle
That guy,
Al.
Uncle Albert, was a character. He taught me just how to speak to a room. And the guy that's the one guy in my family, man, that I miss. So I'd say my Uncle Albert, I want to bring him back.
That's
and
great.
have a cocktail with him.
And a slice of Primo.
And a slice of Primo. He used to get so drunk, like stumble. He one time cut pineapples, the tips of them off, and put them on his chest, and then
Listen.
tied string around.
We've all been there.
Yeah. And then he walked around Ocean City like this for a couple hours. Well, what is it called? Night in Venice?
Oh yeah.
That's what he did. Yeah, and he
I'm
was
familiar.
Yeah, so that was a big moment for me. I remember seeing that as like a 9-year-old, thinking like, this guy's got to figure
You're
it
like,
out.
this guy.
He's
I
got
want to
it.
be him when I grow up. Where the
I'm
pineapples?
trying. I'm almost there at his age
my
to do
God.
that.
Well, hey, thank you so much for stopping by.
This has been a blast.
One last time, where can people find you?
Oh, finishlinerowing.com. I gotta say, I'm wearing Finish Line Shell Repair. I could not believe that you remembered the name change.
Listen, what do you think I'm doing here?
Great, I know. This is you're a pro. FinishLineRowing.com. I don't know our number, but call my cell phone 609-432-4471.
What other business does the CEO give his cell phone out?
Nothing. Nobody.
No. I don't even give my cell phone out. Yes, I do. Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
And check him out. Have a happy, safe New Year, everybody.
Bye.